And today we are going to learn something about the basic rules about the final examination, and uh, I will show you the questions, some questions in the last year in the last semester exam. And I will show you the answer, so you can compare your drawing and the standard answer. So you will know how to do in the final examination. Also, I will discuss with Professor Peng, with Teacher Peng. So we think that I can't give you the questions before 1 or 2 days before the exam, because we think that you will find the answer. So it's not equal. It's not very good. And I don't know if it is what you have learned. And I'm going to give you the questions, and you how to say. And the time of the examination is longer than others. It will be hosted for 3 hours. For 3 hours, because usually if you are in China, if you in China, and we do the examination offline, we always use 2 hours. 2 hours, but now we have to use 3 hours, because I have to give you 1 more hours to draw the questions on your paper. Yeah, because the exam has no choice. All the questions are drawing. So you don't have to write any words. You don't have to write word. You don't have to write letters. You just need to draw 7 or 6 drawings on your paper. And then please take picture clearly. Take picture clearly and send it to me. Send it to my email box. And when I received your answer, I will tell you. I will reply. Make sure that I have received your answer. So I can't give your questions before the exam. I can't. And when you are taking the exam, when I think you'd better to open your camera. And I will look at you, and to make sure that you can do it. You can do it by yourself. Oh, okay. Okay, so that is the way to do the final exam. So, are you clear? Do you have an uh, uh, so that's the way to take the exam. And and today in the following, I will show you some examples about the final exam. Okay. For example, I will show you like this. So you can see that is the questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 drawings. 6 drawings. As for this one,
Who's feeling good, Shield?
okay, sure. Always okay. Okay, so you can see this one. It is the um, questions in the last semester. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 drawings. You can see this one is same with our exercise. And also this one you can find all the questions. You can find all the questions in the exercise book. In your exercise book. So don't worry. So if you can practice, if you can do every questions in your exercise book, and so you can pass the exam. No problem. So you have to do practice. So because you are in English class, so I will give you the titles with English And as for this one, for example, it is for the three-view drawing. Three-view drawing. Now you can see here is the front view, and this one is the top view, and you have to draw a left side view. Okay, a left side view, and the score is 15. Score is 15. And as for this one, is the same. It's the same. So this one is the front wheel, and this one is top wheel. This one is the front wheel, and you have to draw another one, the left side wheel. Okay, and as for the third one, is for the cutting. Is for the section wheel. You can see here is the cutting plan. 1 and 2. You have to draw two cutting two section wheels about this object. Of course, the third one, the fourth one is same with third one. You have to draw the three. You can draw two section views about this object. And as for this one, is the cross section wheel. And this one is the way to is a question to find the cross line, and to find the slope, to draw the slope. Okay, so that is the example for the final exam. And today and this semester, the questions are must be different. But the level I think is the same. And then I will show you some students' answer to you. Okay. Like this. So okay, now you can see here is a picture about answers for the question. Okay. You can see you have to draw the lines with a ruler So everybody, please remember, everybody must use pencil and ruler and compass to draw your to answer your question. Okay, so if I find that someone don't use ruler, don't if you don't use ruler, you draw your answer casually. You don't use your ruler. You don't have a score. Okay, so whatever you must use your ruler and your compass to draw the line and the circle. Okay, so it's very, very important. If you use a ruler, I will give you some give you a score. But if you not, I think I won't give you the score. Okay, so like this. So you can see. So the answer is very how to say? It's very simple. It's very simple. So it's not so many things. So it's not so many things. So do you have any questions about the final examination? Uh,
老师，还有
Laushi,
question，
Laushi, without measurement, we can draw the same as the question on paper, I think, without measurement.
uh, measurement. Oh, you mean the measurement like this? Like this.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
Laushi. Also, the final layout, like, let me see, like this type of length, height.
oh, I know. So you mean that you can't draw the questions like this in your paper?
Yes, Laushi.
Uh,
Without measurement, we can draw this type of question papers, like,
uh,
and it is really hard to copy same to same by
yeah.
hand, right?
I know. So, I know. This is a problem. But you can try your best. So, you don't have to draw the same size. You don't have the same size, but you have to draw the same shape.
Oh,
Can you?
okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, can you understand? The not the same size as this because the screen of your computer are different. Really?
Let's see.
Yes. So we have to. So I only check your shape, not your size. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, and as for this one, the scale ruler, you have to also draw the scale ruler, and you have to draw your own scale ruler, and I will use your own scale ruler to measure your drawing. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
okay, so you don't have to draw the same size as this, but the shape uh, uh, must be the same. Okay,
Um,
okay.
老师
Okay. Hello.
do we need to draw the question or we want, or only we need to draw the answers?
Questions, also questions, because I gave you the 3 hours, 1 more hours than other class, than the other exam. So this 1 more hours is for drawing the questions.
Okay.
Okay. So
Alright.
so you have to
老师，
use one hours to draw these questions in your paper. Okay, in your paper.
老师 can we have like on the previous page, the page you just,
The page.
can we have like translations in English?
Okay, I will show you the title. I'll show you the questions on in English. Okay, no problem. I will translate. I will translate the questions into English. Okay. And so everybody, please remember, use your ruler and compass and your pencil. So don't use your pen. Don't use your pen. Okay, so so it's very important. It's very important. And after this class, I will send some rules in the group and to in case that you will forget it. Okay. Okay, so that is the way to that is the way to take the final exam. Okay, and today we are going to learn something about. Okay, check. And today we are going to learn something about the cross section view. I think because it's a long time since we have learned that knowledge. So we must do some reviews about the section view, I think. Like this. And today, we are going to do some practice. About the section views. Okay, like this. For this one, share the screen. Share the screen. Okay. Okay, so now you can see this PowerPoint about the section view. Section view. Okay. So how can we represent? How can we represent the object of its to represent the object's inner size as inner shape? So we have to use a plane. You can see. Okay. Now you can see we have to use a plane to cut it, and then we separate the object into two parts, and the area that contact with the plane, that cut by the plane, are the section view. Okay, so like this. So okay, so that is the way to that is what is the section view, and how to draw a section view. So at first we have to make sure the way, the position of the cutting plane. Okay, the position of the cutting plane is as for this shape is this line, dash line. This dash line is the cutting plane, and so you can see when you use a plane cut object, you can get some boundaries. You can get the boundaries of the section and you have to draw the cross-hatched symbols, the hatching symbols, to represent this is the section. And the hatch symbols, you have to draw that 45 degree, and the interval must be the same. So that is a way to draw the uh, section view. Draw the section view. So now please use your pencil and your ruler to draw this this section view, and I hope that you can do it. You can do it as quick as quick as possible. Okay, so for 5 minutes, please draw this wheel. Please draw this. Oh, I will draw it. Draw this one. It's the practice. And when you drawing, please think about a question. So, so, what what kind of lines should we use? What kind of lines should we use? Okay, so I'll give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. So I think you must be very familiar very familiar to the with the rules of the engineering drawing. So if you finish, you can, if you finished this drawing, you can send it to me. You can show me, and I will check that if you how many scores I will give you. Okay, it's a small test. Yes, it's a small test. Also, so some students have added me in WeChat and gave me your homework. I think so. Not all of your drawings are very good. I see some students give me, but I know that you have tried your best. So don't worry. I think the homework is equals to uh, 20% to your final score, I think. Maybe, but maybe. Maybe, and if you give me your drawing, so I will give your score. I will at least at least 16. 80% or 80%. So, but if you don't give me your homework, I can't give you your score. And I also record your attendance in each class. And this part will be also 20%, 20%. And your final exam, the final exam is 60%, 60%. So in the final exam, you must draw your you the better draw your answers like this. You can see every line, each line is straight. Is straight. It's not. It's if you draw a finger. If you draw your drawing like this, so I won't give you a score. Okay. So if you draw your drawing like this, I won't give you a score. It's 0. You have to use a ruler to draw the drawing like this. This one is this one is right, and this one is wrong. So I think so. You have to have a habit to draw the drawings with a rule with a straight line it's a good habit. So who can show me your drawing? Yes, I think these two students, I can give you a 90 score, 90%. Okay, yes, but Fatima, you have to use your okay. So as for Fatima, the hatching lines, the angle of the hatching line is not right. You have to use the 45 degree. And Mengjun and Gianni is good. Is good. I think that you can draw like this in your final exam. So also others should draw like this. As for each question, for every question, you have to draw like this. Okay, it's a good example. It's a good example. Okay, so now we are go on. So you can see here is a symbol. Here is a symbol of hatch line, and this symbol means that you can distinguish which you can find which materials of this object is. Now you can see the hatching symbols to distinguish between different materials. Metal material. So if it is metal, we always use this kind of hatching lines, and each line is 45 thin lines, 45 degree thin lines. Okay. And the name of the section is we use the AA and BB. So like this. So this maybe this is a question. Maybe this is a question, and this one is the answer. This one is the answer. Okay, so this is the hatching symbols, and when we are taking the exam, so we just use the symbols that like this. So you don't have to draw the other kind of materials. We don't draw the other kind of materials. We just draw like this. Okay, as for this one, you can see. So how to draw the the section view of this object. So you can see here is the top view. Here is the left view. So at first you have to draw a front view of this finger of this object, and then please imagine I use a plane cut this object, and you can see here is the cutting section. Here is the cutting section, and then we have to draw the section views. And for this part, you can see there is many shots of section view, and as for the final exam, so we just use the 4 sections. We just use 4 sections. So you can see because there is a half section, also. There are broken out section, local section, particle section. So as for this kind of drawings, we won't show, it won't appear in the final exam. Also the inclined section, so it won't appear. It will not appear. The aligned sections. Okay. And this one is the section wheel, and another one you can see the cuts. The cutting wheel. Is a cross section wheel. So what is the difference between the cross section wheel and the section wheel? So you can see as for this object, here is the outline of this part of this object, and when you draw the section wheel, you have to draw the outlines of this part. But as for the section wheel, cross section wheel, you just draw the place that connect with the cutting plane. with the cutting plane. Okay, so as for this one, okay. As for this one, okay, so only the area surrounded with the red line, with the red thin line, is the cross line, and the other parts, is not the section, that connect with the cutting plane. So for this one, if I said that please draw the cross section wheel, please draw the cross section wheel, you just draw this area with the hatching symbols, just this area, this kind of area. Okay, so that is the difference between these two kind of section wheels. Okay, this one is the cross section, is the cut, and this one is the section, section wheel. So as for this one, you can see we use the plane. We use the plane cut this object, and you will get different sections. Okay. Okay, I think almost right. Okay, let's go on. So you can see I will use the plane. I'm going to use the plane cut different part of this object, and we will get different sections. We'll get different cutting sections. So like this question, you can see we are going to use the plane 1, plane 2, plane 3, cut this beam in different area, and we will get different wheels. So you can see this one is a T shape, and this one is a T shape, and this one is a rectangle. This one is a rectangle. Okay, so please remember the cut and the section wheel are different. They are different, and I think this kind of questions must be appear. These kind of questions must be appeared in the final exam. Okay, in the final exam.
Laoshi,
Okay.
for this type of question, we don't need to draw this. Do we need to draw this type of question?
Oh, I won't give you this as a question because it's so hard for you to copy it.
So I think for this type of question, we don't need to draw this, right? We just use to draw this.
Oh, of course. But I think sorry. As for this one, I have to make sure that because this is the questions, and I have to make sure that your drawings are the same shape with this one, because this one is also question. You have to copy it. You have to copy it in your paper. You have to draw it in your paper, and then these three figures, these three drawings are the answer.
Okay.
Can you understand? I have to make sure that your drawing are with the same shape with your question.
Okay.
Okay, so I think you have to draw I won't give you this finger because it is so complex, and I will give you a simple one.
Okay.
A much more simple one.
هذا شيء.
Okay, so then I think we can do some practice. Okay, as for this one. Okay, so I gave you 10 minutes. We'll give you 10 minutes to draw in these questions, and I think I will give you a score. I will check how many scores can you get. Okay, so please draw. Don't draw the in the practice. For today, you don't have to draw the questions. You just draw the answers.
We can see the screen, please.
Okay, the screen.
Yes, we can't see the screen.
Sorry. Okay, this one. Okay, so please draw this area and please draw your answer. Please draw your answer with these questions. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And so in the final exam, I won't give you the same questions, but I will move the section. I will move the plane, plane 1 and plane 2 and plane 3. I will move it to the other parts, and I think that you can get the right answer. I will move the positions of the plane, of the cutting plane. Okay. Okay, so please draw this, and if you finish, then you can have rest. You can have rest for 10 minutes, and we will start again at the 11:05. Okay, 11:05.